Good evening. How's it going? Yes, I'm back again, doing something just a little bit different, or at least treading on ground that I've not trod on particularly recently. Yes, so today's stream concerns the I was about to say the Dream Gear now. The My Arcade Plug and Play 220 video games built in Jeux Vidéo Intégré. I can't speak French, so I tried. Maybe I butchered it, but yeah. So I'm going to turn the TV on because I think it turned itself off. Or maybe I turned it off and I just forgot. Got some cherries and berry squash with ice cubes because it's warm enough to necessitate having ice cubes in it, I think. Also kept it in the fridge for a couple of days, so it should be fine. But yeah, so let's see. So the controls on this, so you got this weird sort of circular D-pad thing that like certain other consoles did. A little bit like the Mega Drive one, but not as good. This blue orb, I have no idea what the purpose of this is. I don't think it actually does anything. You can't press it. You've got start, reset, because there is no select on this. They couldn't be bothered to give you that. A, B, Turbo A, and Turbo B, I think. Now, anyone who knows what they're talking about knows that A goes on the right, and B goes on the left. When you're talking about NES games, which we are in this case. Unfortunately, the people who made this didn't know what order to put the letters in, so they swapped the buttons, which is wonderful. Also, yeah, get a load of that gear logo. Yes, My Arcade, item number DGUN-2959, made in China, big surprise there, TUV04, it is recyclable, and it does have the Certificate of European Safety on it, and the FCC, I think. Playtime will vary depending on the brand of batteries used. For example, well-known battery brands tend to offer longer play life and battery life, or whatever. Something like that. Yeah, like, why is there just an orb? Maybe this is a tie-in with Orb Gaming. Like, maybe they're in cahoots. Maybe they did their own version. Also, here's another system I'm not going to cover. I would have covered it, but, well, firstly, yeah, Gunboy looks very similar to the Gunfighter, which I did a video on. Like a YouTube video on, you can find on my channel, in the link in the stream chat. But yes, the Gunboy, which looks very similar. Fluorescent. But it's not fluorescent, it's translucent, let's say. Use the correct word. But this one has a cartridge slot, where the Gunfighter didn't. But the Gunfighter had more games. This one has 7, the Gunfighter had 60, maybe like 50-something. Also has a port for a second controller, but it doesn't come with one, so good job there, lads. Also, I cannot stream this because it uses a SCART connector. There's no other way to connect video out to this. There's no AV out or anything. So I can't actually stream this one. And like I say, there are very few games on it anyway, so it's probably just as well, really. Anyway, just leave that on the floor because I can't be bothered. Much like the people who made these devices, I'm sure. Here we go. Yes. So this is the menu. Get a good look at the work of art that is the 220-in-1 menu screen. Like, I am in awe of the system already. Now you might remember a little company called Nice Code. I did an entire series on them, covered every single game, all 276 or however many there were. And yeah, a lot of those games are present on this. Not all of them, obviously, because that just doesn't make any mathematical sense. But yeah, many of the games are on this. So, turn the sound up just a little bit on my end. Probably regret that. 220 games. You know, I'm not going to spoil you on the games. I probably will show a list at the end or something like that, just for reference. But okay, so game number 1, Police vs. Thief. Yep, there we go. Police vs. Thief. Also known as Police vs. Thief Violent Chasing, but they took out the subtitle for this one because reasons. But it's okay, because I can catch out. Also, yeah, I don't know what the deal is with the screen ratio. Like, I did not stretch this. This is just how the game is. Like, this is just how it is. It's... I don't understand it. Also, I'm going to have to change the audio settings. Because... Oh, okay, I wasn't even playing that time, and the car just crashed into me. Okay, I'm going to have to set this to mono. Oh, hold on. Okay, yeah. So it's set to mono. Should be fine. Here we go. Playing chess with this car. Wait, oh, this version's in MAME? Wasn't aware of that. Didn't really look into it. But yeah. Police versus Thief. So it's a slightly modified version of the other Police versus Thief. Like, they could have just called it Cops and Robbers. Why is it Police versus Thief? I don't know. Imagine if they literally cut the subtitle out just to save on ROM space. Not a whole lot to say about this one. I mean, there isn't even any sound. Ah, sorry about that. Also, let me move the microphone over just a little bit. Move the microphone a little bit more. Sorry, I've been watching reruns of Top of the Pops. So I was reminded of Gina G's existence for that one Eurovision song that it did. And then didn't really do much after that. You know what? I think I did play this in the Nice Code series. I've forgotten just how amazing this tune is. Yeah, they couldn't mention the concept of violence. But they can mention robbers. Or thief, sorry. Anyway. Okay. So we've got freedom. And we have Kingfish. I mean, I do like my freedom. But I want a Kingfish. Oh, wait, what happens if I go back? Back. Oh, it just cuts the title screen. Great. Human music. Yeah, that's a nice code all over. Okay, let's play Kingfish. I have to press the right button, which in this case is start. Pond, lake, and golf. You know, take me to the golf. You know, I like the purple colour of the morning. So let's do that. Oh, here we go. We got the lures. You know, Nice Code made a surprising number of fish games. I'm not entirely sure if they made this one, but I think they did. Also, I think this sprite is taken from Sega Bass Fishing. I think. Okay, so I'll press B, and it goes. Wait, how do I move the thing? Oh, okay, I use A. Yeah, they took the Hummer Team game and tried to remake it. Or, do you think they were both just ripping off Sega Bass Fishing? I like the blue turtle, though. I think I know this song. Oh, these are some gems. Come on, grab the worm. No, I can't be bothered. Like I say, my guess is that they were just ripping off Sega Bass Fishing. Has to be. It's like, oh. I was trying to get the fish, and then it let go. Or maybe if I press the A button, it, like, snaps. Which, if so, I don't know why I would want to do that. It's like, it was catching, like, a really small fish and didn't want it. Also, I see a time limit on the top. It did not give you a lot of time to catch the fish. Where are the fish at? Apparently I'm moving in the wrong direction. Fine, we'll try a different spot. See how far I can move. Oh. What? What's going on? Oh, I see. Yeah, apparently the small fish just refuse. Fine. How far can I move to the right? This far! Okay. Maybe that's the secret. I'm gonna go all the way to the end. Oh! Okay, I'll try to fish on. Wiggle the D-pad a lot. No, it's gonna snap, I think. Ooh. Oh, I don't know what the secret is. I mean, I could kind of do it in Sega bass fishing with a bit of practice. But not since I've played it, but... I think I know where this song is from, though. Also, this just scrolls forever as well. So I'm just going around in circles, I think. Okay, let's see if this actually works. I'm just holding A and right. Oh, I did it! 1,800 grams. Okay, I think I... Hold on. Yeah, I think this is it. Do you think it sounds like this? If it wants to start. I love that bass line. I listen to it. I think this MIDI might be a bit broken. Also, okay, you want me to turn the music up? Sure thing! You totally will not regret that later. Even some of the other games I have probably on this. Right. Well, yeah, I've got a minute left in game time. Let's go for it. Yeah, this is like a slowed down version of that. Though I think this might be a PAL system anyway, so maybe that's why. The thing about this plug and play, so I actually got this very locally. Sometimes you have to go out of your way to acquire things that are up your alley. Other times they just fall in your lap, basically. So, because I got this from a charity shop like around the corner, you know, right nearby. It is crazy. Yeah, here we go. Let's do it. Oh, I got a second left. I did it. 1 second to go. 8,300 grams. Well, I'm not gonna have time left to get a third one, but yeah, there we go. 0 seconds. Time over. Well, I got 2 fish. Let's see how far that gets me. or it could just go back to the title screen. I don't know if that means I lost, or if there just is no ending. Because it didn't say, like, I lost or anything. It just said time over and that was it. Okay. Primitive Man. Oh, we have to play this. Oh, yes, I remember this game. I don't think I ever beat the first level. Yeah. Okay, so, yeah, so the jump button is on the left and the attack button is on the right. That's just going to fuck me up the whole time. Yeah, thanks, whoever made this plug and play. Really bang up job. Because we all know how the jump button is on the left on any console. I kind of like the music in this one. I don't know. Yes, also known as Tom and Jerry 3. No relation to Tom and Jerry Best of the Best. I mean, this game is anything but Best of the Best. Much like a lot of the other Tom and Jerry games, let's be honest. Okay, well, this is a game where the turbo button actually has a use. But again, the fact that... Oh, okay, I just fell through that, great. But yeah, again, the fact that they swapped the A and B buttons makes this harder to play than necessary. It's just like whoever designed the plug and play was a tit who didn't know where the buttons went. Also, how are you meant to dodge that? I have no idea. Unless you can attack it, but that's my only guess. Maybe if you can attack the thing, you can... Yeah. Also, like, sometimes you just miss the spring. And yeah, what frame you have to avoid that at, I have no idea. Just seems random to me. Yep, it just falls into the ground. Yeah, I mean, the music in this is okay. It's certainly a lot better than some of the other games you're going to see on this. Spoiler. Okay, can I attack this? You know, I really think they were trying to kind of make something that was similar to Tom and Jerry on the NES. Because, I mean, they did also make... so Dragon Co. who made this game. They also effectively remade the NES Felix the Cat game. And it did, like... Basically, what if Felix the Cat on the NES was awful? That was basically what their version was. And this is basically, you know, what if Tom and Jerry on the NES was bad? Because this is kind of similar in certain ways. Like, you have a somewhat similar attack, but much worse because the hit detection on it doesn't work. And, you know, much worse controls. I mean, maybe you liked the Tom and Jerry game, maybe you didn't, but it certainly was a lot better. It was certainly a far more competent game than this. Like, this one barely even works. You know, I'll try to see if I can beat level 1. Just because I like the tune so much. Yeah, how you meant to dodge that, I have no idea. It's like some irregular pattern bollocks. Though, I have to say, that animation of that seaweed, that actually looks really good. I'm impressed by, like, certain specific animations. And I'm thoroughly unimpressed by most of the other stuff. Like I say, I mean, the music's okay, but... Yeah. Also, you can't attack on this bit. I don't think you can drown in this. I mean, you couldn't drown in Tom and Jerry either, but that's because you never fully went underwater at any point. I don't think. I don't remember ever going underwater in that game. Like, there was, like, bits where you got hit by water and it bounced you over the level, but that was about it. Also, I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. I mean, I assume right, but yeah, the level is just kind of a sprawling mess. I mean, I suppose Tom and Jerry on NES could be a bit like that as well, in its way. But yeah, I literally don't know where to go. Like, you tell me where to go. Actually, yeah, do so. It would help. Yeah, like, Dragon Co. games are really weird when it comes to music. A lot of them sound vaguely bad. No, not like Noise Code bad, but yeah, you wouldn't everyone listen to it. But, like, Lion King 5 actually sounds pretty amazing. Like literally. Like, it's astonishing just how much better the music is than literally everything else in that game. So I think you have to go... Oh. Okay, apparently there was a key there the whole time. You know, I'd like to see level 2, please. Even though I already know what level 2 looks like. But I just want to see it anyway. I kind of want to see if there's a cutscene when you beat level 1. It would help if the fish patterns went bollocks. Yeah, by the way, gotta redo that whole level again because the game hates you and wants you to fail. Ooh, super tense. Yeah, sounds about right to me. Also, so this song, they just ripped it off from think it was called Geki Totsu Yonku Battle, which was like a game about toy cars crashing into each other. That game was actually pretty good. But it's not on this. But let's see what we've got. So we can play against weird-looking kids. Oh, wait, how do I select? Okay, B button. Yeah, weird-looking kids. A panda. What looks like the awesome panda, a little bit. What I think is supposed to be a rabbit. And shadow octopus face. Yeah, well, let's go up against the panda if I can select the right button. Yeah, let's go for normal. 1 sec, because I'm not going to play more than that. Yeah, this is one of those first-person tennis games. Which, I've never understood this. Like, even, like, Wii Sports Tennis, you didn't play it first-person. You had, like, a visible character on screen. Like, this is the kind of thing that could make sense if you were playing it on a Wii. But when you're playing it with a controller, it's just like, it doesn't make any sense. But yeah, so we go. I do like the concept of playing tennis against a panda, though. That's pretty good. I do give it points for that. I can't remember if I covered this in the Nice Code series. I think I did. I seem to recall this one being not great. Yeah, no one cares. just leave that prompt on screen. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold down the turbo button and see how far I get. Yeah. Tennis rabbit, courtesy of Sweet Cred. Okay, this is what happens if you hold down the A button. If you hold down Turbo A, it just does this. Just instantly hits the net. So that is not a viable strategy. Yeah, this probably was made for a Wii clone. It had to have been. So I can't imagine why else they would have made it like this. Either that, or they were just like... or they just couldn't be bothered to program a sprite for the character. It's like, yeah, programming, like, you know, a second sprite facing the other way would have been too much effort. Great. Well, that's it. You know what? I think I am entirely happy to end the game there. You know, I didn't particularly want to play it beyond that point anyway. I know that a set is 6 games, but whatever. So, I'm not going to look through every one of these games. Like I say, I have done an entire series on Nice Code. So, like I say, I think the majority of these games I have covered before. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play... Basically, I'm going to play the ones that I don't remember, or that have names that don't look familiar to me. So, like, this one, I don't remember what this is. I think this might be, like, a really bad, like, Micro Machines ripoff. Yeah. This is basically Micro Machines, but it sucks. I'm not even that big a fan of Micro Machines to begin with. Like, Micro Machines is good, but... yeah, limited visibility makes it pretty hard to play. And, to be fair, this is basically a shitey version of that. It's like, why would I play this when I can just play Micro Machines, you know? It's like, ugh. Not to mention, like, the most boring track you can imagine. Are you enjoying the music? Are you regretting turning me to turn this up? That's my impression of the average Nice Code game. They all sound like that. How many laps are there? Like, it doesn't even tell you. Also, this is one of those arsehole games where the AI crashes into you and you crash, but the AI just, like, passes right through you because the game's... because the game's programmed like a piece of shit. Which, well, it's a Nice Code game, what do you expect? Yeah, there we go. Snatch that. Snatch that first place. You still can't hear it? Wait. You went louder? Here you go. There we go. Also, like, it says how I was ranked second, even though I crossed the finish line before the other player. Which I think tells you everything you need to know about this one. Okay, let's see what level 2 looks like. Also, there's no, like, shops or power-ups or anything. I know Micro Machines didn't really have that either, but you did get different types of cars. I don't think this game has that. Yeah, it's like Micro Machines, this isn't. RC Pro-Am, this isn't. Game, this isn't. Ugh. Yeah. Let's see, Vanguard. I mean, that's that shitty tank game. I say shitty, I mean, it'd be redundant to call them that, because I mean, that place is just a bit orphan. Extreme Rally was like that side-scrolling racing game. Primitive Woman. Yeah, guess what? Yeah, it's Primitive Man, except it starts on level 2. That's it. That's literally all it is. But I do want to see if I can get past that bullshit jump section. Like, anyone who's seen me play this game on stream might know which section I'm talking about. Also, yeah, you just take hits at random because you can't see what's coming. Here we go. Primitive Woman versus a frozen Easter Island head, I think. I mean, above average for an ice code game. I mean, that's still like a 2 out of 10. Also, yeah, like, the hit detection is random. Occasionally you'll go through an enemy and not take damage. Other times you'll stand like several centimeters away from the enemy and still take damage. So yeah, how are you meant to get that meat? I don't remember, because the collision detection of the platforms is on the strict side. You're off by a pixel. If 1 pixel of your foot is off the platform, you fall off. Yo, fuck the chicken. I want it. Here we go. Oh. Here we go. Look at this. Yep, touching that snowman's head kills you. Because, Dragon Co. So why are the snowballs brown? Unless they're meant to be boulders. Here we go. Ski jump! Ski jump! Whoa. Hey, I made the ski jump. Okay, now I have to not get killed by the fucking birds again. Oh. Yep, this part was so great we had to do it again, like 5 seconds later. Okay. Like, this is the most creative thing we could come up with, so we're just gonna use it a lot. I love how, like, the game was so low effort, they couldn't even be bothered to program in a death animation. It's like, no, we're just gonna cut to a game over screen, because doing more than that would have taken effort. Okay, Mahjong. Ooh, random. Let's see what we've got. Let's go for, lucky number 13. Oh, do they have, like, the classic dragon layout? I don't see it. We had to do it all over again. And had to take the bits all over again. Okay. Okay, to be fair, this one's actually pretty good. I do enjoy this one. Like, this was one of the few nice code games where I'm like, you know what, no, this one's fine. You know, I can play it. And have some fun. But this is one of the only games on this where I don't want to, like pluck my ears out after playing it. I don't know how you would pluck your ears out. That's the kind of logic that nice code has to be spewing after 5 minutes. Also, I feel like these sound effects are ripped off from something, but I don't know where. Where are the 7s? Oh, also I know 3 of these are in a row, so I'm not sure if the seed generator thing just hates me. Yeah, you know what? This is the best game. Doesn't have any music for a start. Which is a good thing on this system. Let's put it that way. So I just realised these two are the same tile, because they're the green one, but I couldn't tell at first, because the way it's rendered on my TV. Anyway, yeah, you probably don't want to see me play that all day. Yeah, it's somehow they made a decent Shanghai game. You know, I'll give them that. Dive Man. Yeah, sadly not Mega Man 4. I'm not even a fan of Dive Man, but that would have been preferable to this. This is how it ends. I feel the chemicals burn in my bloodstream. Oh god, the controls. Okay, so I have to use A and B to switch characters, which is awful. Because it's like... It's like trying to pull off the special moves in Street Fighter 1. It just feels bad. And is next to impossible to do consistently. From my experience. Like, some versions of this, you just press select to change characters, and that works a lot better. So yeah, what the MP bar does. I don't think it does anything for this character. By the way, the music in this one, this is not original. It's actually just the bonus song from... what game was it? Devil World. Yeah, they took the bonus song from Devil World and decided that just looping it over and over was a good idea. Even though it's like a 5-second tune. Like, this song is fine in its original context, but like... It does not work as a level theme for like a platformer like this. But yeah, I've played this one before. This was also known as Pikachu 5, I think. Because Nice Code had to get in on the Pikachu bootlegs. God, like, there was so many Pikachu bootlegs back in the day. It's crazy. I mean, I covered a couple of them on my Game Boy series. Or, well, certainly one of them at least. The, what was it, Pocket Monster Go Go Go. But there are other ones, like there are hacks of the actual Pokemon games. There's like Super Pikaland, which, well, that one wasn't even a bootleg. It was like a fan-made hack that got ripped off from multi-carts. Just to provide the disambiguation. Okay, here we go. Maybe with the abilities, though, trying to make it a bit, so, again, so awkward to switch characters, it just doesn't work much at the time. Okay, here we go. But yeah, I think the Pikachu bootleg originally had 4 levels. But this version, I think only has 2. It's like the first 2 levels were just cut. I think. Yeah, they also had the Pikachu, like, Tetris game. It's kind of funny as well. I don't know if that's on this. I assume it would be. Yeah, so it's like, okay, the yellow character's the default one. Of course it would be the yellow one, because it was a Pikachu game originally. I can't remember what the other Pokemon was supposed to be. There were like other ones, but I think they might have come from like Generation 4 or something, like long after I'd stopped caring about the series. I don't know. Basically, I played like the first 2 gens and didn't really bother with the series after that. Actually, no, I played 5 a little bit, but never really got into it. Oh, also, the game designers were arseholes and refused to give you checkpoints, so I'm going to be an arsehole back and reset. Frontline game. Oh yeah, there was that overhead strategy game thing. Let's see, F22. I love this title screen, by the way. Just like a fighter plane in space. Hey, what's even going on there? Okay, here we go. I should point out, by the way, I'm not actually using the turbo button for this one. It just gives you this kind of fire by default. This is turbo fire, which actually might be a little bit slower than the regular fire, weirdly enough. But yeah. Oh yeah, there was a Harry Potter version, wasn't there? But yeah, so this game, well, I don't think I ever showed this one. But it's one that does show up on Plug and Plays a lot. Made by Inventor, who made a whole load of janky, well, ROM hacks. Yeah, I really want to cover those ROM hacks one day, because those would be fun to do. But this was one of their originals. At least I don't think this is a hack of anything, or if it is, it's a very extensive hack. But yeah, I mean, this one, well, it's competent enough. I've certainly played worse official shooters on the NES, I'm pretty sure on that. I mean, compare this to Zuno Senkin Galg, I mean, it's better than that. It's less painful, musically. But yeah, it kind of just does this for a couple of minutes. I don't know. I guess more than anything, it's a little bit reminiscent of that mediocre... What game was it? Super Airwolf on Mega Drive, which was, as I say, kind of a mediocre shooter. Not really worth going over your way to play. The only thing that was really good about that game was that it had the Airwolf theme in it. But you could probably just watch the TV show if you wanted that. Oh, here we go. Missiles! See, now I'm unstoppable. I cannot be stopped. Also, the way the screen scrolls can be stopped. I don't know why, but occasionally the screen doesn't scroll. Is this hack of 1943? It doesn't feel like it. Yeah, like, this doesn't really feel much like 1943. It feels different. So where the 1943... I don't know. Has anyone really dug into the code of this? So I don't know how that would work. Because there isn't really anything that... You know, it's not like you have the 1943 cutscenes or, you know, progression system or anything like that. Like, you know, the thing where you get certain power-ups and you can upgrade your plane. 1943 was a really good game. Like, that is one of the best shooters on the NES, I think. Like, 1942 was okay, but the sound in it sucked. And occasionally it would eat your inputs. 1943, that one was pretty top tier. Actually, it's funny. On the subject of Capcom NES games, I was playing through Mega Man 2 last night. And it's a great game. But I think Mega Man 2 is a bit more aged than people like to admit or remember. Oh, here we go. Boss time! Let's do it. But yeah, I don't know. Like, there are three big problems with Mega Man 2, I feel. The first one just being that the weapons are criminally unbalanced. In the sense that, like, you have, like, two weapons that you end up using, like, 90% of the time. And the rest of the weapons just aren't very good. They're kind of just mediocre. It's like, half of them don't really have a purpose. And the other ones you use against, like, one specific enemy type and one specific boss. Like, I've got to be honest, the games after Mega Man 2 had far more balanced weapon sets. Yeah, so I can take up that one. But, yeah, it's like you had that. Wily Stage 4 is one of the worst stages I can remember in any game. Like, that level on its own kind of tanks Mega Man 2. If they cut that stage, it would have improved it immensely. Also, what was the other point? Oh yeah, if you die and continue, you lose all your E-tanks, which for the most part isn't a big deal. Except there's like the boss rush level near the end of the game. And you know, you can beat the boss rush itself and it's not too bad. But you have to fight another boss after that, which is fucking terrible. And you basically can only beat it by spamming E-tanks. At least from my experience, anyway. It's like, yeah, you pretty much can only do it by spamming E-tanks and doing it that way. How you do it any other way, I don't know. Because you really can't avoid the projectiles. They come way too fast. Also, yeah. You ever wanted to play a shitty Spy Hunter clone? Well, here you go. Like, a Spy Hunter clone where you get a limited number of shots, by the way. Like, you get 30 shots with the entire level. It's ridiculous. Also, like, the game often makes you waste shots where it's like, oh, where it's like you accidentally fired 2 shots when you mean to fire 1. Also, yeah, avoiding cars in this, good luck. Also, some of the graphics are just taken straight out of Road Fighter. Like, this is clearly level 2 of that game. Okay, let's see if we can at least make it to the end. As soon as those trucks that shoot things show up, you just have to take the hit. Okay, well, I've made it. This screen that looks like they took influence from Jackal on the NES, if only. They're actually a Vanguard or Vanguard or whatever. That game definitely took inspiration from it. But so let's take that one. Wonder Rabbit. So this is the other half of the Dive Man game. With sound effects taken from Super Mario, apparently. Or maybe that was in Devil World and I just forgot. But yeah, this is just that other game. Except now you play as a rabbit. I want to say that. Seething! That's how you feel after buying this. Aether mission. Also, yeah, get a load of the wiggling the cable. Hold on, let me move the swing. See if I can fix this a bit. By the way, this thing uses a USB connector, but I'm just using batteries because I don't really have a good way of connecting it to USB right now. Yeah, that sounds about right for me. If only Super Spy Hunter was on this. But yeah, Aether mission. So this is... What was this? This was like a reskinned version of a conversion of Planet Smashers that they did. Planet Smashers was an Atari 7800 game, which I want to say wasn't very good to begin with, but the Nice Code version was definitely worse. It was kind of like Haley Wars, the Taito arcade game, where the idea was that you couldn't let the enemies get past you or you'd lose if too many of them went past you. Also, I like that they just have like warships in space, like just aeroplanes. But yeah, you got that, like, there's a meter somewhere, I think. Or, I don't know, maybe they took that mechanic out. But like I say, in the original, you weren't supposed to let the enemies fly past you, otherwise, if you did that too many times, you'd lose. I'm not sure if they changed that for this one. Also, get a load of the amazing sound. Yeah, this is the rapid fire. This is me just holding down the A button. And it sounds... like, the fact that they signed off on this sound effect. I mean, that tells you everything you need to know about Nice Code. Yeah. I mean, that... yeah. Got the real quality today. I mean... Is this better or worse than the Saturn multicard I was taking a look at over the weekend? Yeah, I can't take that sound effect anymore. Let's see. I mean, we have to do this one. No. We have to start. Because nutrition sucked. But, oh. Yeah, the game doesn't give you enough time to read it. Yep, because nutrition sucked. Oh yeah, the controls are especially bad in this one. So remember what I was talking about, how the buttons are swapped? Yeah, this game makes that particularly obvious, because now you have to press the button on the right to attack left. And it's like, why? It's like they literally didn't catch that while testing it. Though I say that as if they actually tested it at any point. Also, yeah, you want to talk about a 1,000-yard stare. I suppose if you were stuck in a Nice Code game, you probably would have that stare after a while. Anyway. What else we got? Atlantic... This isn't the other game, is it? Atlantic Fishing 2005. Okay, let's see what this is about. Yeah. Looks a lot like the other game. Except, no, except worse. I've got the music. Yeah. Bomb Jacques, as is also known. Tunny! Yeah, maybe we can catch Tunny. Is that where the name came from? I thought it came from Sanson. Tunny. Is Tunny actually a thing, or did they just make it up? I never went fishing in real life, so I don't know. The only fishing I know comes from video games. And like I say, if I'm going to play a fishing game, I'm not going to play this. I'm going to play like Sega Bass Fishing on Dreamcast or something. There was also Sega Marine Fishing, but that never got released in Europe, I don't think. Which is unfortunate, because I would have played it. I don't know what the difference is, but, you know. Is this the tunny? Come on, give me the tunny. Oh, I want the tunny. Oh, there. Nope, I couldn't get the tunny. Okay. So, Dejectile, that's the Bomberman clone they did. Also, I don't know what's going on with the signal. But yeah, Dejectile. So I think a lot of these, well, most of these are going to be games we've seen already. So Difference is Spot the Difference. Falling Blocks is Tetris clone. Fate Pirate, that's like the game where you're the pirate ship and you have to not get crashed into by the other pirate ships. Like a boring puzzle game thing. What is Final Shot? I don't remember that name. Oh, it's this game. Except they just renamed it. Final Shot. So I think this was previously called Final Blood on other plug-and-play systems, but I guess they renamed it for this one. To try to fool people into thinking it was new. By the way, I don't know if you recognise this song. This song is not original. Somehow, they had to rip this off. Yeah, so I think they took it from Yo Noid, of all things. It's like a really bad rendition of the Yo Noid theme. Well, not the Yo Noid theme, but like a song from Yo Noid. One of the later levels, I think. This is it, by the way. Basically, imagine the worst Battlezone clone you've ever seen in your life, and that's pretty much what this is. Like, you can't even move forwards or backwards, you just sit in place. Anyway, yeah. It's about as exciting as that game gets. Doesn't even pause the music when you pause it. That's great. But hold on. Let me find the actual song they ripped off. Just so you can compare and contrast. Hold on, let me find this. Is it this song? No, that's not it. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, basically, imagine that but shite, and that's what that sounds like. Like, they couldn't even rip off music properly. That's how fucking bad Noise Code were. But yeah, Fairy's Treasure, that's the mobile phone game where you have to grab gems and not collect the rocks or whatever. Contest? Oh yeah, I remember this one. Contest 2004 from Nature Color Game. Oh yes. You know, I don't think I've ever seen a version of this with the Nature Color Game branding on it. I don't know. Seems new to me. Also, you can beat the game just by doing that. That's the strategy. How do you beat this game? Just do this. That's how broken this game is. You just go to the left, and then you just immediately kill the thing. And that is a game, apparently. Danger Bridge was kind of like a... how do you describe it? Like Game & Watch game, sort of? I mean, that one was kind of alright. Crystal Blast, that was the game where you have to drop things down. It's like a basic game. Like, as in something coded in basic. Flame Ball was the game where you shoot balls into TVs or something. It was Crazy 8s. Oh, great sound effect. Yes. JP versus John, David, and Ryan. Here we go. Do we get any, like, portraits? I want to see those. Oh, yes, it's like a card game, isn't it? Crazy 8s. I gotta be honest, I don't remember how to play this one. Yeah, I have no idea. No idea how you play this one. I haven't got a clue. I'm sure I did know at some point, and I've just forgotten the rules. Because I don't tend to think much about Crazy 8s. So we've got Queen of Spades. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know the rules to this. Fine, King of Spades. Yeah, beat that. No. We're not doing that. Cookies Labyrinth! You know, I just love the title. We're gonna play some Cookies Labyrinth. Yeah, this is the one where you walk around in a labyrinth and collect cookies. I mean, the title doesn't lie. There are cookies, and it is a labyrinth. Anyway, yeah. That's it. Climbing, that was the game where you had to climb the tower. It sucked. Fruit Gift, that was the one where... I forget. There was one where you had like a lemon that fell down and you had to turn it into a banana. And then there was the one where you had the pieces that go left and right and you had to fit the right ones in. Wonderful. Oh yeah, I remember that. I want to show this one off because it's just an incomprehensible mess. And I think it's worth showing off because of that. Like, this is like one of the worst Nice Code games. This is it. So, if the ball goes over the right coloured hole, you press the button. And then after this, the balls go super fast, I think. Also, there's a time limit, but the game doesn't actually tell you that. Until you run out of time, because it's bullshit. No, you know, I don't think that sums up this game well enough. I think it's more like this. I can't believe they sold the shit fest for... Anyway, yeah. Just wanted to do that for a quick second. So what else we got? Ghost Castle. That was like that one bit of Saboteur that they just separated into its own game for reasons. Gin Rummy, that's that stupid card game. Water Pipes, that's a Pipe Mania clone. Go Fish, that's cards. Golden Bird. That was the one where you had to rescue birds from cages. What is Robot Tank? Oh. Oh yeah, no, I've seen this one before. So this was the one where you had to, like, yeah, attack a base or something? And I never quite understood it. It just seems random as to when the game even lets you attack. Also, the music doesn't even remotely fit the game. Also, like I say, it just seems random as to when the game even lets you deploy units. It's like they tried to make I'm never going to say an RTS. Yeah, if Nice Coach tried to make an RTS, it would look like this. Nope, I win. Yeah, I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. Let's see. Hammer and nail. You know, I want to show this one off because it's so fucking stupid. And I can't believe that this game actually exists. Oh, look at this. So, let me explain how you play this game. The nails move in a random pattern, and occasionally they will move over these X's on the board. When they go over the X's, you then press the button to knock them into the X. And when they've filled all of the X's, you win. And you have no way of controlling the nails. You just sit there and wait for the game to start. You know, I made fun of Crazy Burger in the last video, but you know what? Like, I think that stands head and shoulders above this. At least that was like a game. It was a terrible game, and no one in the right mind would ever play it. But I mean, that was at least a game. I don't think this even qualifies. I mean, this is like War Flea level. Like, this is it. All I'm doing is I'm just waiting for the nails to move to the left. What happens if I just keep hitting them over and over? Maybe they'll spawn close to the left? Yeah. This is it. No, stop moving to the right, you sod. Yeah, here we go. I'm just going to do this. Maybe I'll lose if I do it enough times. I'm going to enjoy this game will give me. Yeah, the game's only spawning them on the right just to spite me. Here we go. So now I just have to wait for them to move over to this corner. Let's think. How long is it going to take for them to move to this corner piece? I mean, they could just not move there and then just drag the thing out forever. Yeah, I'm just going to keep doing this until they all go to the left. Simon, sidestep to your left. You know, I've talked on occasion about the concept of, like, fun and anti-fun. I think this game invented the concept of anti-fun. Or maybe that was an Imagineering game. Actually, it was probably Imagineering, now that I think about it. Because they were the kings of anti-fun games for a while. Then Nice Coat had to take the crown. I mean, like, it's hard to do worse than this, and yet I'm pretty sure I've played at least 3 Nice Coat games that are worse. That was it. That was the whole game. I mean, there are other levels, but I'm pretty sure they'll play exactly the same. And they couldn't even update the stage number correctly. Okay, Happy Match, that's a card matching game. Candy Workshop was like a really shitty rip-off of Pressure Cooker, which makes me sad, because Pressure Cooker is an all-time classic of a game. And this game, like, this game is to Pressure Cooker what F1 Race on Game Boy is to F1 Race on the Famicom. Actually, no, it's actually worse than that is, and that's saying something. High Jump, that's Track and Field rip-off. Actually, yeah, is this literally just that? Yeah, looks like it. This weird-faced man. Yeah. That's how you do that, by the way. Tap up very lightly and then hold it down after a bit. In case anyone wants to know how you play track and field. Sorry, I just wanted you all to enjoy that sound. Okay. Guess what, by the way? Yeah, so when you actually beat the event, it just resets. Like, it doesn't even keep track of your score. It doesn't set it to, like, a high difficulty. Sorry, I wanted you to hear that sound again. Actually, yeah, if I press A and B, I can advance pages. Okay, Ice Ocean, that's apparently a clone of No Escape on Atari 2600, which I'm actually not familiar with. I probably should play that at some point. Vigilant, that's basic sword and shooter. Island. What was Island? Oh yeah, that was the game where you're an egg on an island and you have to kick other eggs off the island. Bug Catcher, that's just a thing where you just collect the correctly coloured bugs. That's it. What is Planet Race? Okay, I'm assuming this is UFO Race, which was a... What was it? Yeah, it was like a hack of F1 Race. So I'm assuming that's what this is. Oh, fuck! Oh, no, not this! No, I remember this one. This is one of the very worst Nice Code games. It's... Basically, it's like a shoot-'em-up crossed with, like, a fever dream nightmare. Like, what even are the graphics? Like, I can't even parse them. Like, you've got, like, some stars that, like, just flicker constantly in the background, on and off. And then you have other ones that slowly float towards you and don't actually do anything, but are just there to confuse you. Like, you want to talk about some of the worst graphic design I've ever seen. And the game itself is barely playable on top of that. Like, it's kind of just random chance. You just have to pray that the enemies don't fly into you. Because, like, the entire action takes place on the bottom half of the screen. And you cannot move above that, so it's not like you can just avoid the enemies. Okay, here we go. Spread shot, maybe this will give me a chance. Except, of course, half the time an enemy will just spawn on top of you. Because the person who coded the game didn't know how to make games. Which is why they were stuck working at Nice Code. Also, I'm pretty sure that thing isn't supposed to look like that. I think they just glitched it up for this version. And, like, what is the music? Like, is this glitchcore? Is this what the glitchcore genre sounds like normally? May as well be. Okay, Toy Factory. That was like that nonsense game where you had to get bombs into a recycle bin and then balls into differently coloured bins. Toad in the Hole, that's Whack-A-Mole. Through Man. That's a game where you play as a man with a jetpack and you had to, like, fly through things? I don't know. Brother Ball, you played as a group of balls and they had to catch balls on the top of the screen. Aim Cruise was basically a really shitty version of Sequest for Atari. Benful World, oh, this is new. Presents, oh good. Ah yes, Benful World. From 2001. It's a good year. Oh no! No! Why would you consign me to this? Like, you could have picked literally any other game to do a ROM hack of. And it would have been an improvement. I'm sure at least one person in the stream is... watching the stream is ecstatic right now. Seeing this game. Yeah, the game that tells you that It is a little teapot, short and stout. This is the handle. And this is also the spout. Like, they could have ripped off literally any other game. I mean, literally any other game. Like... yeah, words fail me. That's what I say to this. Why am I still playing this? I think you literally have to clear 20 lines just to advance a level. And this game is not worth that level of effort, trust me. But yeah, so... had to include a hack of Pyramid on this. Blocks World. I think Blocks World was... what was Blocks World? Oh, that was the game you had a bunch of pieces and you had to fit them into the holes. A bit like Daedalian Opus, but shite. Bicycle. Okay, so first thing to point out, I cannot select the stage. You have to press select to select that, and there is no select button on this. So, I can only play stage 1. Yeah, great, yeah, great system design, My Arcade. Wonderful. Actually, yeah, speaking of My Arcade. So I think they started off as a company called Dream Gear, who kind of made low-end third-party controllers for like PlayStation 2 and whatever. And they were also producing low-end plug-and-play tat, such as this. And then they became My Arcade at some point. Maybe they're still called Dream Gear? I'm not entirely sure, actually. I don't remember if they changed the company name or not, or if like My Arcade is just like a brand that they use. I don't know. I don't have the box for this game, or this system, unfortunately. So what it says on there, I don't know. Also, yeah. But yeah, they actually did start getting licenses for arcade games, like to re-release them on little plug-and-play systems and little handheld things. I think they've even done a few, like, you know, quarter-size arcade cabinets or whatever. Maybe that was them, maybe that was someone else, I can't remember. But I know those are a thing. I was in Game the other day, they had one for, like, NBA Jam, I think. Which is great, because NBA Jam's a classic, but... I don't know. But yes... So this game, in case you don't know, so this is a ROM hack of F1 Race, which is actually a classic. You know, I've talked it up on occasion. And to be fair, this is actually one of the better ROM hacks I've seen. You know, certainly from Inventor. Like, Inventor ROM hacks were usually pretty low effort stuff, where it's still pretty obvious what the original game is much of the time. To the extent that they sometimes wouldn't even change, like, character names or anything. This one actually does feel reasonably different from the original. Like they changed the sound effects. They even changed like the speed, like the speedometer, so it makes sense with a bike or a bicycle, whatever. Graphics changed a fair bit. I don't know. Like oh, also yeah, the crash animation is different. Anyway, so yeah, that's Bicycle Race. Probably the best game on here, really. Oh no, Balloon Shoot. We have to do this one. Just because I really want that theme song. This is like the world's worst DDR clone I've ever seen. Like, what even is this song? Yeah, see what happens when we go to level 2. Or better yet, I'll just pick the exit. Yeah, exit! Oh, fine. Start. Yeah, okay, here is my balloon shoot speedrun. Go! Yeah. World record, baby. Anyway. Submarine. So that was the depth charge clone. Gallagans, that was just a really bad shooter. Spring World. So that was a game where you walked around and collected stuff and avoided things bouncing off springs. I mean, we have to see Animal Contest. Yep, from Powerjoy. Yeah, you can just do that. That black screen is the best part of the game, by the way. But, so, okay, so you might wonder how you play Animal Contest. Okay, so here's the trick to Animal Contest. So here's go. So to play this game, what you do is you press the A button, and it brings out an animal. Then another one comes out, and then you press the A button again, and another one comes out. Then you press the A button again, and another one comes out. But I don't think you figure out what you're supposed to do after this. See, what you do is you press the A button, and another animal comes out. But after that, see, here's the really clever bit. You press the B button, which doesn't actually do anything. So what you actually have to do is you have to press the A button. There. Yeah, but you didn't know that, did you? But see, what you need to do after that is you press the A button again. You know, you do that. And then, of course, after that, you press the A button again. And that happens. So you do that. And then you press the A button again. And then that happens again. And once again, you press the A button. And that happens again. But see, here's where we get into the expert strategies. See, what you do after that. See, now we're tied. So how do you get over tie? Well, here's the thing. You press the A button to get out of the tie situation. See, now I'm one down. That's okay, because I can come back by just... As long as I keep pressing the A button. See, occasionally the game will do this. And you have to press the A button again. Which settles the tie-break situation. And then you press the A button again. Which, you know, continues the process. And then you... Actually, I wonder what the other buttons on this do. Ah, that's how you beat the game. Figured it out. Okay, Solitaire. Let's see what this one's about. Ugh. These stupid cables. Well, I do not mind a game of Solitaire on occasion. Let's see what this is about. Actually, I was playing Microsoft Entertainment Pack on my own time recently. As in the Game Boy Color version. It's not great. It really isn't. It's... I don't know. The representations of the Microsoft games are generally not very good. They're not the worst I've ever played, but... Well, Ski Free in particular is kind of a disaster. And that's a shame, because Ski Free is a classic. As long as you're not playing the Game Boy Color version of it, where you can't see where you're going and the controls are massively delayed. But hey, you know what? This is like the best game on here by default. Because you cannot go far wrong with a game of Solitaire. I mean, even Nice Code could not mess up a game of Solitaire. You know, it's a little on the basic side, but I mean, it works. It's more than you could say for, like, the majority of the other games on this. Even if the sound effects probably left a little bit to be desired, but I've heard worse. Oh, no, it's the wrong colour. That's right. The button layout is messed up. That's not Mice Code's fault. This is the fault of whoever made this device. Anyway, yeah, so that's Solitaire. Not a whole lot to say, really. Seaport Gall. That's like a game where you have to shoot a submarine or something. And then eventually you win. Spades, that's a card game. C-Made. Ooh, here we go. I did a speed run of this one before. Let's see if I can beat it. Okay. I wasn't actually timing this, but, yeah. Got the speed tactics down. What's this? Actually, you know, the music on this one's really good. Of course, the reason for that is because they ripped it off from, what was it? It was like Shokoshi Sedi, which was, of all things, an adaptation of an anime version of Little Lord Fauntleroy. Or Fauntleroy? I forget how you pronounce it. But yeah, they ripped the music off from that. Though, to be fair, the music is probably the only good thing about that game, so... Yeah, from what I've heard, the game itself is kind of shite. In fact, this may actually be a better game than that is. Yeah, here we go. It's my speed run. It displays the win screen for a fraction of a second. Yes, copy right as opposed to copy wrong. Let's see. So, Cowpoke. Yeah, that's... That was the game where you play as a cowboy and you have to shoot at cows. Something. Road Worker, that was like a game where you repair pieces of road. It's kind of okay. Hearts, it's a card game. Animal Blocks, so that's basically the Mahjong game, only bad. Rabbit Village sucks. That's literally all I need to know, is that it sucks. Hurry Burry. I think I streamed that one, didn't I? So that was like a rip-off of a Windows 3.1 game. I think it was like Zeke the Geek, or whatever it was called. Rudder, that was one of those maths games I did. Bolt Action, let's do this one. Because I don't think I've played this one before. Or maybe I did and I forgot. Okay, this one's interesting. Yeah, so this one is actually a ROM hack of Star Force for the Nintendo Entertainment System. So they just took that game, replaced the music and the graphics. Like, there are some things that they kind of made invisible, but you can tell that they're still there because the explosions go off when you shoot them. Yeah, fuck this, I'm using the turbo button. This version of the game does not deserve me mashing buttons. Especially because the controller will probably disintegrate if I do that for more than an hour. So I can barely even see what's happening half the time. But the background's a bit on the gaudy side compared to the original. Which of course was in space. So when does the boss show up? Oh, I want to see a boss fight. The game hasn't given me it so far. See, I do like Star Force. But a lot of the charm of it is gone with this version. Oh, here we go. Is this the boss fight? Give me the boss fight. Here we go. There we go. What are these things, which are bastards and just fly straight towards you? Gotta kill them immediately. Oh, here we go. Aha! Super speed, go! Now I can hold down the regular A button and not the turbo one. Great music, by the way. Like, you know, it doesn't even remotely fit the game. Ooh, we're gonna come up to the boss soon. I like that the background is just like one screen that just loops forever. Like, look at this. It's like, it's literally just just one screen. Like, they couldn't even do more than that. There we go. Oh. Wait, did the game crash? Because I beat the first level? Or is that what it's supposed to do? No, apparently the background just resets when you beat the level. Not sure about that. Wait, okay, so if I die here, is it going to give me something else? Or are you just making that up? Either way, I'm not playing anymore. Let's see. Pulveration. So that was the Battle City clone they did. Airway. What is this? Oh, here we go. I do recognise this one. I covered this on the Gunfighter, I think. Yeah, great logo. Yeah, so this one, as you can probably tell, so this is Xevious, except now the graphics are really bad. I mean, the graphics weren't great in the NES version anyway, but yeah, this looks a lot worse. Like how gaudy it is. Like, what even is this colour scheme? It's like, yeah, grey and salmon. Never looked better. At least the sound is the same. So it could be worse. At least I get to enjoy the amazing 5-second loop that Xevious has. Yeah, Xevious never really had the best music, let's be honest. I do like Xevious, it's just... yeah. I don't know. As far as, like golden era of arcade games, though, it was never my favourite. It's a pretty high tier one, though. It's like a B at least. Because there were certainly a lot of shooters out that came out after this that don't play as well. Like this has a balance. Oh. And that died. Well, yeah, so that's Xevious. Probably figure what that is. Mouse Hero, that was like a Kaboom ripoff, I think, wasn't it? Or something a bit like it. Music moment. I mean, I have to show this one off because it's amazing. But I love the notation this game has. Instead of having letters, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I. Yeah, that famous I note. That's it. That is music moment. It is a single moment of music. So Pattern Maker, that's just the other game again. Yeah, Fruit Gift. It's literally an alternate version of that game. Panda Adventure. Oh, this is one I've been looking forward to. Yeah! You know you're in for a good time when you see those panda faces. Like, look at that one on the left. Knows this is the best game. Yeah. So, if you remember Pink Jelly the game... yeah, this is that game, but with a panda in it. It's not quite as good, because it doesn't have pink jelly in it, but... you know what? It is Hummer Team. It is a Hummer Team game, and I feel that that makes it better than most of the other games on here. It's got that vintage 90s bootleg feel to it a little bit. Even if it isn't really that, but it just kind of feels like it, you know? It's like I'm at home. Yeah, see, I've mastered this game a while back. I mean, I have to be the Pink Jelly Master. When you become the Pink Jelly Master, you take on certain other skills. Until you die. Okay. Power of the Panda will see me through to the end. So I'm pretty sure the, yeah, what is it? The panda faces on the title screen are just Genma from Ramble 1/2, I think. Like, they just took that and just put it in the game. Oh, no, they've got 3 birds, which I'm pretty sure are actually taken from Earthworm Jim, aren't they? I think. Because they did make an Earthworm Jim bootleg, so I think they might have taken it from that. Also, yeah, you beat 12 levels and it just loops forever. Boom! Hold on, let me miss a jump. There we go. Anyway. Yeah, Panda Adventure. Snaffo, I think that's just hot, isn't it? It's like an alternate version. Power Robot. That was that game where you're like a spring-loaded robot. And you have to jump and, like, catch things. Actually, I'll show this one off because it's awful. Yeah. Yeah. Good job, my Jolie. Begging, darling, please don't take my spring-loaded robot. Yeah, this is it. I'm not even sure what this is supposed to be. But someone decided that this was a game. I'm not entirely convinced they're correct, though. Oh. Hello, Jan. How you doing? Yeah, I'm playing some Power Robot. You know, that classic. Where you pass through the platforms because the game sucks. Yeah, good job, my Jolie. Pizza Boy. That was the one where you moved around an overworld and just delivered pizzas to random spots. Seawolf, that was the other shitty Battlezone ripoff. Nutcracker? What is this? Oh yeah, I know this one. Nutcracker. Not Nutcracky. Nutcracker. They fixed it. Yeah, this one was basically a rip-off of not Balloon Fight, Food Fight. Basically did a rip-off version of Food Fight, which doesn't play nearly as well. Also, for some reason you're fighting, like, giant mice. What they have to do with Nutcrackers, I don't know. It turned into a Euro. Also, like, note the hit detection, by the way. I was at least 5 pixels away from that enemy and the game killed me. Oh, and can they actually shoot me? Oh, okay, I wasn't even over that hole. I was, like, next to it. Okay, can they actually shoot me? I want to know. Nope, they can't. They cannot shoot me. Even though the chefs in Food Fight could shoot you. So I don't know what's going on there. Seems like an easier version. I'm just doing bad because I can't be bothered to do better because this game isn't worth the effort. Oh. Okay, well what was I supposed to do there? It's like, oh yeah, we're just going to spawn an enemy next to you that you can't possibly move out of the way of in time. You know, that Game Over song was the best part of the game. I think they ripped that off from Food Fight as well. Mowing. Yes, they made a mowing game. Someone made a mowing game. Yeah, thanks, Powerjoy. I appreciate your efforts. I especially appreciate your amazing song. Like, so, someone signed off on this being a piece of music. I mean, there's another version of this that sounds even worse. Like, it's not even in rhythm. Also, yeah, Muttley just kills you, so, yeah. Mirror World, what is this? Oh yeah, this is Mirror Devil World, except they just renamed it. They just took out the devil part. Yeah, we can't mention devils in this game. So they kind of tried to make it look a little bit like... What was it? Kick or Cubicle? Yeah, it's like Kick or Cubicle, only shite. That's pretty much how I describe it. So, hello Pirate Game Thing, how are you doing? Good to see an expert on the plug-and-play tat. Or at least, well, the bootleg tat anyway. Here in the chat. I like how every time I shoot something it says, good! Well, I appreciate it being good. Alright, I got a strategy. Are you enjoying the amazing sound effects? Like, what even is that sound effect? I don't know how much the rest of you know about bootleg culture. I'm an expert. I don't know. I may as well be the representative of FF13 petition. Oh, okay, let's not get killed by that. Yes, Pirate Game Thing in the chat. You know it's on. Also, yeah, I can't bother with that. Where are we? Wild Rider, what is this? So, like I say, some of the names they changed on this, and I don't recognise them. So, like, any names that I don't recognise, I'll play them for a bit. So, this is that one racing game that they did. Can you just stay on the left the whole time and win? I remember that being the strategy. As long as you stay on the left and move whenever there's a thing in the way, yeah, you just kind of win. But there's a version of this where you respawn where you die when you crash. And then there's another version where if you crash at any point you have to redo the entire race, which is awful. Definitely the worst version of this. But yeah, I don't know if this changes the graphics from the other version, but I think this was also called Devil Rider, but again, I think they just changed the title for it. Yeah, it's basically Road Fighter, only, oh. For a second I thought I was moving on a grid, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Yeah. It felt like I was for a second, but maybe that was just down to how long I was holding the D-pad down for. Assuming I can even call this a D-pad. Ugh! Oh, I wanna finish the level. Ugh. You know, honestly, this is probably one of the less bad Nice Code tunes. Not that saying much, but is at least an achievement. If a very specific one. Minor. Whoa. So it seems to be just spawning the same couple screens over and over. Okay, there we go. Let's see what level 2 looks like. Yep, I passed. Yeah. You know what? While we're on the subject, I think I will pass. Puzzle. I have to see what puzzle this is. Oh, it's this one! Yeah, this is the one where, I remember the version of this I played. If you... What was it? There were like 2 modes. There's the 16-piece version, or 15-piece, whatever. And then there was like a 63-piece version. But if you play the 63-piece version, it just crashes immediately. Because they didn't know how to program that one. Because, wait. Okay, for a second I thought the game forgot to spawn a 5. But no, it is there. I just couldn't see it. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, I'm kind of an expert on these sliding tile puzzles. I don't want to be. But that's just kind of how things worked out. Can you feel the Fast and Furious gameplay? You know that there is actually another version of this game out there. I can't remember who made it. I think it might have been like Cube Tech or whoever. Where they made a version of this that's literally impossible to solve. Like, it's randomized in such a way that basically it flips the 14 and 15 pieces, and you literally cannot solve it. It's naff, basically. Yeah. Guess what happens when you beat the game, by the way? You get nothing! You lose! Good day, sir! Well, it's not going to lose by playing this anyway. Yep, literally impossible. Okay, let's play the high mode. Let's see if it works. Okay. Yep, still broken. I'm mashing buttons like crazy and it crashed. Ooh. Look at this. It almost looks like I'm a clown when I point the light in a certain way. It's like a clown makeup or something. I certainly feel like a clown while playing this. But yeah. Let's see. What else is on here? Metromania, that's a Road 5 clone. Meccano, that was the game with the gourd. High card, literally a game where you try to get the high card. Magic Egg, that's wrong-headed nonsense. Little Witch is a really bad clone of Defender. Lightning is like a basic racing game. Dringle is an amazing title. It's basically a clone of, what was it, Shikinjo? It's a rip-off of that. Aerial Hero. Now, I have seen a game called Aerial Hero where they spelled it wrong. Did they actually fix the spelling in this version? Oh, they did. They actually went back and fixed it. I'm amazed. So here we are, flying over Pallet Town, destroying everything in our path. So pause the... Oh. No, I didn't mean to actually do that. I was actually trying to access the maps. Wait, can you even access the map screen in this? Okay, so there's supposed to be a map screen in this game, which I think you access by pressing select. But because there's no select button on this console, you literally can't access it, so you have no idea where the planes are. So now it just becomes a guessing game. It's like... Yeah, well done, whoever made this plug and play. Amazing job. Let's see. A for Cruiser. They had like a billion games called A for some reason. But yeah, A for Cruiser, that was, I think they took, like, part of their, like, Solaris conversion and just turned it into a full game, like the combat bit. Jumpy Kid, Jump. Yeah, I've seen these before. Magic Bubble, that was the Tetris ripoff. Domino's Cannonade, that was the Astro Smash ripoff. Hen and Sun... Okay, that's Pizza Boy. But I think when I played this before, it was called Nen and Sons. But I think they actually need to go back and fix it for this one. I like the picture of the hen. It's pretty good. Yeah, if you want to know what the pizza game looks like, it looks like this. Yeah. No, we're not doing that. I cannot tolerate its existence. Silent Hunter was a rip-off of an Intellivision game, I think. I can't remember. Conter Energy? I think I've seen that one. Cute Fish. So that's yet another fishing game. Diamond is a rip-off of Arkanoid. Panzer Attack, I think it's like a game where you're like a tank. You're on the bottom of the screen and you shoot things at the top of the screen. Lunarian, that's like a really bad racing game. Pobble is also a really bad racing game. Polar Bat is basically Panzer Attack but with a jump. Super Pro Hockey. Wasn't this, I think this was an Intellivision game, wasn't it? Yeah, this is the one I'm thinking of. Yes, Slapshot. Slapshot the game. Super Pro Hockey. So I think this had a credit sequence originally. Let's see if they took it out for this one. Oh, here we go. Nope, totally left that in the game. Yeah, shout out to all these people who I'm pretty certain did not work on this version of it. And probably would demand to have their names taken off if they saw that they were in any way connected with this version. But yeah. But this was basically a bad conversion of an Intellivision game. Probably one of the more playable sport game conversions. Because some of them were borderline unplayable, like the baseball one. It's just, no. Memory Test, that's literally just matching cards. Scuba Hunt. That was a rip-off of Buzz Bombers from Intellivision. What is Numbers? Oh. Okay, apparently I can click on 53. I love the faces on the bottom. Yeah, I don't remember how that one works. Pinball. With the Fonz, apparently. Hey! Okay. Oh yeah, this was really bad. You know what's really funny, though, is that originally the controls on this one were inverted. So this is the one game that they actually improved by getting the controls wrong. Yeah, they say two wrongs don't make a right. But, that is until they played Pinball for Intellivision as interpreted by Nice Code on a shitty plug-and-play system. Yeah. Not that it makes the game any good. Hitting Mices. Let's do this one. Starring a blue version of Jerry and apparently Donkey Kong. Yeah, so I don't think I've shown this one before. This is not a Nice Code game. This was done by someone else, I think. But, yeah, so basically you have Jerry, like a blue Jerry who tries to go inside these holes, and you have to make sure he doesn't go in the holes. Yeah, this one is actually super easy. I mean, you do get a number of lives as well, so it's not like one goes in the hole and that's it. You can let, like, 4 go in the holes. So you can pretty much just guard the holes in the middle of the screen and you'll never lose. Yeah, the Intellivision version of that did have far better physics. I don't know what they did with the Nice Code version. They just didn't know how to code. I think literally the Action 52 pinball game had better physics than that. Yeah, here we go. So, if I just let them go on the edges... Actually, I'll go off this one. Because that one's right near the top of the screen anyway. Do you think they took that sprite from the Tom and Jerry game on the NES? I'm not sure, actually. I think it looked a bit different. Tom and Jerry sprite had a bit more expression. Also, like, the game keeps eating my inputs as well. This is a lose. The game gives you that thing. You have to not collect it. Oh. No, apparently it went right through it. Well, whatever. Okay. Hit mouse, which is totally not the same thing. Yeah. So this one's whack-a-mole. If it ever decides to work... Okay. Yep, it's whack-a-mole. That's all that is. Edacity Snakes. How do you even pronounce that? Edacity Snakes? Edacity Snakes? I don't know. You know what, let's just go for the 2-play mode just for the hell of it, because I want to see what happens if I play that. Yeah, so this is Snake. That's all it is. I mean, it's playable enough, but... It's also incredibly slow, and that makes it boring. I'm kind of amused by the music in this one, though. Yeah, let's try to beat the high score. Actually, does my snake even get longer? I think it does. Yeah, let's just blank out the graphics, but not actually remove the option to select 2-player. So yeah, I have to keep tapping the button to make the game go faster. Because it goes too slow otherwise. Okay, let's see if I can at least beat the high score. So if I can get 21 dots to flow... See what happens. I wonder if it's possible to just, like, fill up the entire screen with Snake. Like, how many dots would you need to collect for that? 1,000? 300? I don't know. Yes, Serpent on Game Boy, this is not. Oh, 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 gotta get the last one. I think this goes on forever. I don't think there's more than one level. But hey, the high score went up. That's what happens when you crash, by the way. It just does that. I wonder if that game is on here. Also, I literally cannot do anything on this. It's wait for me to press start on the second player controller, but there isn't one. There's no way to connect one. Rural Goblin. We're not doing that. Sandshot. Great. Oh yeah, I remember this one. This was a rip-off of an Intellivision game. I don't remember what the Intellivision version was called, though. It was like a space game originally, but this one they like completely fucked up the physics, and it's like barely playable. Racing Challenge? I don't think I've looked at that one. If there's a ROM dump out there, I should have a look afterwards. So I think I've seen it, but I don't think I've played it. But that was just racing games, wasn't it? Oh yeah, no, I remember now. Yeah, so that it was. They tried to, like, turn it into a racing game by changing the graphics, but it's still obviously a shooter. So it doesn't make any sense. Anyway, yeah. Okay, Dice, Season God. Okay, so I think a lot of these we've seen before. Hobbs Voyage, that's the Night Stalker clone. Skateboard Kid, that's the rip-off of the Little Mermaid 2 thing. Vectron, I remember, only has 4 levels, so good job there. This game's so bad they're making me sick. RB Chess. Oh. Yep, it's reversey. No thanks. Dragon Run, let's do this. Oh, we're in business now. Go do some dragon running. I mean, I gotta go for this one, because I just like the animation. Oh god, it's so hard to make him run in this one. Oh, maybe not. I love the jumping animation, by the way. It's, oh, that's right. Yeah, you have to press up to jump in this because it's like track and field. Okay, here we go. I'm not gonna lose to that. Yeah, look at that jump animation when you win. That's awesome. Oh yes, Homer team cannot be stopped. One player win. Oh. I don't get the heartbeat. Like, was this made for a dance net plug and play or something? It had to have been. Also, count the amount of typos on this screen. We got Dinosaur, Bounds, So Cray. I don't see any others. Oh, that's the whole game. What is the hard mode like? Wait, they have a human variant of this? Okay, let's try the grey dinosaur. Yeah, I know that there is alternatives, but yeah, so it's like, okay, herd or something. But I really want to see that humans version now, because I've never heard of that before. Okay. I was like, wasn't this song from Earthworm Jim, I think? Can't remember, but I think it might have been. There we go, I got 3,287 Socrates. You know, it's actually a slang term for Socrates. Gotta get all them Socrates, man. So you advance to a high level. So we've got Archer, that was just a really bad shooter thing. Man in Red, that's Buzz Bombers. Aimless is aimless. Undersea Arena is shite. Sky Dreamer, yo, just because we've been hearing this theme so much, let's play Sky Dreamer. Yeah. Oh, if you'll let me start... No, apparently it just goes into the game immediately. It doesn't give you a chance to do anything. You might recognise this theme from... what was it? Pitfall 2. I don't know why this has Pitfall 2 music in it. I guess that they were maybe contracted to do a Pitfall 2 port at some point, and then it just never got released. It's possible, because I noticed that a few of their other games do appear to be rip-offs of Activision games or Magic. So maybe Activision were going to get them to make a plug-and-play at some point, and then they saw how bad those versions were and backed out. Presumably. Though actually I say that. I mean, current day Activision does not have standards. Let's be honest. So maybe they just decided they couldn't be bothered. Skydreamer, yeah. Star Attack, that's just manning... What was it? Sandshot? Yeah, it's just that again. Hallyhoo is a maze game. Goblet Tower. Let's see if this one actually works. So I've seen a version of this where it just crashes immediately. But this is not that version. Also, like, you see how fast the mouse moves? It's like there's no tomorrow. Yeah! Yeah, let's see if I can overflow the move counter. I want to see this now. What happens if I get it over 100? New Thai variants? I haven't seen those. You'll have to show me those later, because I am not familiar with those. I like this. Okay, what happens if I roll this number over? Let's try it. Okay, so if you get over 99, you lose. Okay. I was wondering... I mean, given the quality of the game, I wasn't expecting it to even have a lose state. But hey, we've now established that there is, in fact, a way to lose this game. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Goalkeeper is pretty much unplayable. Gate is just Hallyhoo again, I think. Antiquarian. Is this the good version? Oh. No, there's a version in this where you can use, like, a credit card or a cat to try to catch, like, RoboCop in the sea. People running? People running around in circles. Anyway. I find it kind of funny, find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm playing as cold are the best I ever had. So what is this? Like, yeah, here's just a robot fish. So I can just, oh, here we go. Yeah, I caught a fish with giant lips. Great. Well, that's all I can see for that one. So aquarium is a different game. It's just you're a fish in an aquarium and you have to catch bits of cheese. Close quarters, that's just aimless again. Fruit dish, that's the one where you have to make things into bananas. Seawall? Let's see what that is. Oh yeah, I remember this one. Yeah. Yeah, so this is a ROM hack of Tank A 1990, which was itself a ROM hack of Battle City. It's kind of funny, because I was playing, like, a not great Battle City clone the other day on that Saturn multicart, and now I get to play a ROM hack of actual Battle City. Well, second generation ROM hack. There we go. Invincible base! Yeah, give me that. Did this one upgrade my shots? I can't even tell what the power-ups do. Because of the way they redrew everything. Though actually, this one's not too bad. I mean, they actually redid the heads-up display. And, like, the game itself is now, like, centered properly. Which is kind of weird. Soccer of the world. Opposed to soccer of the country. But yeah, so it's just battle setting, basically. But a little bit different. Again, one of the higher effort ROM hacks on this. I kind of like it, but... Oh, wait, what? Okay, I just shot right through. Wait, are some of these just invisible? What's going on with some of these blocks? Hold on, what happens if I destroy the base? Let's see that. See if anything weird happens. Dude. Oh, it doesn't even have the game over screen, that's unfortunate. Because that game over screen is cool. What have we got? Assault. Yeah, let's do my patented Assault speedrun. Are you ready to assault? Here we go. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, that was also good. Guess what? It will never be more good. Yeah, you know you've done something wrong with your life when you are, like, an assault speedrunner. Or can call yourself that. Okay, well, you know what? Ended my run. Well, I didn't really be asked. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Burrow Explorer. That's the one where you go around the maze that you can't see. Downhill Racer. Yep, Downhill Racer. What do you think? Ooh. This looks different. Let's select the round. Oh no. So, okay, this one's interesting. This is a ROM hack of Rad Racer, except now it's skiing. Oh, it's even got sound effects. But so basically, it's Rad Racer, except with really irritating music that you cannot switch off, as far as I can tell. I can pause it to turn the music off, but yeah. Normally in Rad Racer, you can press down to toggle music, but it doesn't work in this version. You are permanently stuck with it on. The off switch is broken. But, like, why would you even turn that off anyway? It doesn't even make sense. It's not like using the down button for anything else. I don't know. Yeah, this one's pretty extensive, to be fair. It's like they tried to turn Rad Racer into Ski Free. I mean, to be fair, I'd take this over the Game Boy version of Ski Free, because that one is awful. But, yeah. What else? Free Cell. That literally is just Free Cell. Where's Star? Because there are multiple games called that. Now it's this one. Yeah, guess what? Yeah. So this is the one where you collect stars that are smaller than you are. And that's it. It's basically... How do you even describe that? It's like... It's like... Yeah, it's like Shark Shark, except more incomprehensible. Okay, so Cub Adventure, Highway Rider, Labyrinth. Yeah, I think we've seen all these before. Frantic Mouse, Chinese Checkers, just is Chinese Checkers, I'm sure. Pillar Bubble, 100-meter dash. Okay, here is how you play this one. Watch this. Yeah, guess what? Yeah, really trying my hardest on this one. Gonna hold those buttons down extra hard to make sure I win. And the AI cheats its way to victory anyway, so... Yeah, it's kind of impossible. Let's see. Salva, that's one of those maths games. The Racing Challenge. Ooh. Wait, the Racing Challenge still has the car in it. How's that work? Forest Kid, that was the Kong King game, wasn't it? What is Robot? Oh, yeah, this is the shitty shooting game they did. Yeah, put a whole 5 seconds of effort into this one. And that's as much effort as I'm willing to put into it myself. Justice! Yeah, this one's cool. Yeah, this one is like... We wanted to make Batman, but like a knockoff version of it. It's really funny, because like that background effect, I think actually is taken from Batman Return of the Joker on the NES. And the sprite is like a slightly edited version of the one from the original Batman game. So they really wanted to rip off Batman with this one. But, whoa. I love that sprite on the top left, by the way. That face is amazing. It's like, how you dodged that, I have no idea. Kind of like the flame animation there. It's kind of cool. More cool than most of the other stuff in this. It's kind of funny, the graphics in this one aren't bad. That's also because a lot of them are kind of just ripped off. But they aren't assembled in a coherent way, at least. Well, it's not even a shooting game, because you don't shoot, you can only punch. Anyway, yeah. I have shown that one off before on my Nice Code series. But yeah, Old Maid, that's a card game. Strafe, that's 5 days, I think. Sudoku, what version is this? Yeah, let's just go easy, because I do not care about Sudoku. This doesn't even look like Sudoku. Okay, now it does. Yeah, I was never a fan of Sudoku. It's like crosswords, but not as good. It's like, why would I want to play this when I can just play a crossword puzzle? So what have we got? 1, 2... So, what we have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 8... Yeah, I can't be bothered. Oh, yeah, the shooty robot game, yes. Sorry, I was getting mixed up. Arena! Oh, yeah, no, I've seen that one. that one's not even worth starting. Bugs War... Bugs Angel? Oh, yes, the one where you collect things as they fall from the sky. Yeah, Mad Christmas, as it's also known. And it's maddening just how many versions of this game they made. Like, they must have made, like, at least half a dozen. Which is half a dozen more than need to exist. Edition, awful rushing. Oh god, the music. Listen to this. Oh, you want to talk chromatic? Yeah, I mean, awful rushing. I mean, I cannot argue with the title for this one. Anyway. What is Robot Maze? Oh, it's Devildom Doom, except with a much less cool title. Because Devildom Doom, I mean, that is one of the greatest titles of all time. Robot Maze is not. I mean, Robot Maze is kind of interesting, but... Yeah. I'll take Devildom Doom instead. That was another Night Stalker ripoff, by the way. Crystal Ball, that's Pindable. Deformable, that's like the racing game. I think it was like a ripoff of like Street Racer on Atari or whatever. Wild Worm, that's one of the very worst Nice Code games. Just, you collect objects as they appear on screen, but every now and then, like, a bee just kills you because you can't avoid it because it's too fast. Firebase, that's just the shooting game again. River Jump, oh! Okay, I do want to check this one out. What is this? Oh yeah, I think this is the one that was mentioned when I did the Nice Code series. Apparently there was... Well, because I showed off 2 versions of this. There was one that had Elmo, and then there was a version that had, like, a man in like a toga suit or something. I don't know. And there was talk of like a third version that I didn't have access to. And I think this is that version. Where they've obviously just taken the Elmo sprite and just changed the head. And said good enough. Love that head, by the way. It's a little bit... No, I was going to say strong bad, but it really isn't. I'm trying to think of things that are better than this game. Yeah, some of these probably aren't in Project PMP. They should be added in due time, though, I'm sure. Oh, also the game gets really fast, so yeah, good luck doing this. Yeah, like look at the speed. Barely even make it. Anyway, yeah, that's that. Forest Adventure. That's the platformer game. Overlord. What is this? Oh yeah, I remember this one. Yeah, so this one is a ROM hack of Exerion. I like Exerion. And yeah, I don't know what they did with this one. Yeah, like it's meant to be like a constantly animating background. Like, you know, it's meant to give you like the feeling of flying past things as you're shooting these enemies. Except they just took that out and just replaced it with a static background, so it looks kind of lame by comparison. I don't know. Oh, occasionally it does change the background though, so I guess, you know, they do just get a little bit of props for doing that. Yeah, I'm not sure if I've actually gone through that whole thing. Maybe I did and forgot. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, you can run out of shots. I didn't realise that. I thought they just hacked that out of the game, but... No, it is possible to run out of a single shot. Oh, I see. It's because this background makes it so you can barely see that... I couldn't even see that there was a number there. I just assumed they just hacked that out, because I've seen versions of Exerion on other multicarts where they'll just take that feature out of the game and just give you infinite amounts of them. Anyway. Yeah, so that's Exerion, but not quite as good. Let's see. Convection, that was the maze game. IQ Champion. So IQ Champion, this was the Buzz Bomb, wasn't it? I had to play this one just because it's called IQ Champion. And doesn't actually make any sense in context. I always think of Giant Bomb when I think of this game. Yeah, this is the best trivia game I've ever seen. I'm smart. Yeah, what this has to do with IQ, I have no idea. I suppose if you have a moderate IQ, you probably wouldn't be playing this system, but... Well, look who's talking. Anyway. Yeah, so that's that. God of War, that's the shooter game again. Greedy, that's another Snake clone. Oh, we gotta play Eggs, though. Yeah, this one's great. Love Eggs. Especially when they pass right through my sprite. Yeah. You ever try to catch an elephant with your eggs? Or a snail? Snail, that animal that famously comes from eggs. Yeah, the menu music is Pitfall 2. Why they have Pitfall 2 music, I don't know. Again, I can only assume that they were contracted to make a Pitfall 2 conversion at some point. And then the deal fell through. I have to assume, because God knows why else that would be in there. But then again, they ripped off other songs that really don't make any sense being in it. So who knows? Most code was just weird. Great picture of a penguin, by the way. You know what? You know what I'm working my way up to. Yes. Because that's clearly a goldfish. So yeah, try catching that one. Yeah. Yep, that's totally a camera. Because, you know, you famously catch cameras in eggs. Again with the camera! Yeah, I remember catching a fungus in my egg. Or a bleb. You know, bleb is a real word. I don't think they intended to use it here, though. Anyway. Let's see what else we got. So let's see. Eggs, checkers. That just is checkers, I'm sure. Space shuttle. Oh, here we go. I know this game. Yep. Hummer Team is back. With a really basic shooter game. I mean, not really sure what there is to say about this one. I mean, it's playable enough. But I guess it's kind of like that other shooter game I played earlier with kind of irritating sound effects. Also, the Earth appears in the background a number of times for some reason. Probably because it's the best looking thing in the game. Other than maybe the title screen. I seem to recall this game is really hard. Which I suppose is something going for it. You could play this one for hours trying to beat your high score. Are you enjoying the sound effect yet? A large chunk of this game's source code? I wonder what that's about. I assume that's just inside the game. It would have to be. So it wouldn't make any sense otherwise. Also, are those the viruses from Dr. Mario on the right? This game wants you to chill. Before coming down with a fever. That plug-and-play fever. Something I've had for a very long time. I am a terminal sufferer of that particular kind of fever. Okay. Like I say, I seem to recall this game gets really hard. Yeah, I mean, I'm dying. Dying every 5 seconds already. I think it's these wavy things keep killing me. You know, this is probably one of the better games. There's not really much of a game here. You kind of just hold down the A button and try not to die. But it's still better. It still makes it better than half the other stuff I've played today. We're going to see if we can make it to the end of this level. See if level 3 looks any different. Whoa. Okay, the green one seems to be a bit more awkward. Look at this. Yeah, that's it. So isn't this song from the Tekken bootleg? Yeah, so they took the song from the Tekken bootleg and remixed it. I don't think the Tekken bootleg is going to be on this console, though. Seems unlikely. But there we go. Space Shuttle, Javelin, 5 days. Ugh. Triple Jump, Backgammon, The Worms. That was the Circus Charlie style game, I think. Boxes. Is this going to be, what's it called? Is this going to be that Soak Band ripoff? Boxes. Nope, it is not. It is... Oh yeah, I remember this one. Yeah, this is the one with the... Yeah, it's the Dots and Boxes game from 51 Worldwide Games. I mean, well, it is like just an actual game you can play with a pencil and paper. Like, you do not need this in video game form, I'm sorry. Unless you're being environmentally friendly and don't want to waste paper playing this game. But I'm going to just choose not to play it at all. I think that's best. What else we got? Pentabase. That's just 5 days. Mad Christmas Superhero. Oh yeah, I know this game. Yeah, remember the Felix the Cat ripoff I mentioned earlier? Well, this is a reskinned version of it. They couldn't get away with using the actual Felix the Cat game. So let's use another game that features someone that isn't Felix the Cat. And apparently I've also got the ripple shot from Light Force, I think. Which apparently doesn't even work most of the time. Great. Great programming! Thank you. So I got the power of tank on my side now. I will tank this whole game. Yeah, this one is jank. But I have played through... Well, I've certainly played through the Felix the Cat version, at least. Also, how you dodge that, I have no idea. Like, the hit detection is so bad. It's like, even if you're above the thing, you still get hit. Here we go. Punch to the rescue. Here oh. Yeah, here I am. Oh, did I skip part of the level, or is this earlier in the level? I can't tell. Because it all looks the same. Also, how are you meant to do that without power-ups? I have no idea. Is that meant to be a Hadouken? What's going on there? At least you move decently fast in this one. It's not true for a lot of the other games. Although I keep going towards the right edge of the screen, which is not going to help. Like, what is the point of this attack? It's like, here's an attack that just gets you killed because of its delay. Okay, here we go. So I got the advanced version of myself. This looks like a character from another game. It's like a knockoff Alien, a little bit. Also, these springs are incredibly jank. I wasn't really a fan of the springs in Super Mario Brothers, but this sure works a lot better than this. Look at this. Sometimes I just fall through the platform for no reason. Look at this. He just refuses to land on it because he's an idiot. He's an imbecile amongst superheroes. There we go. Eventually it works. Like half an hour. Also, where am I meant to jump here? Yeah, like that, apparently. If you get lucky, you might be able to see it. So I think there are 2 bosses in the whole game. One on the first level and one on the last level. I think the Hummer team, like Aladdin bootleg, did the same thing. I tried playing through that fairly recently in my own time, but for some reason, I got to the genie level and then the game crashed. Like, it just stopped working. Because I think I, like, accidentally bounced into spikes or something. And the game wasn't designed for that, so it just crashes. Oh, we made it. Oh. Oh, no, it's this level. Yep, the underwater level that I think you literally cannot beat without dying, because I think this level literally doesn't give you enough time to complete it. So you have to, like, die, like, time over, respawn at a checkpoint, and then finish the level from there. Which is, you know, great. Little Black Mask? I mean, I played through the Felix the Cat version, so... yeah, great. What else we got? Mouse Snare, that's... what was Mouse Snare? That was the Minesweeper clone. Strong Pill, that was the Sokoban style game where you have to get to the exit. Soda! Oh, fuck off! Yeah, spent a whole 5 seconds coming up with that logo. Yeah, good job, nut. You really put your all into that one, didn't you? I mean, you have to be a nut to want to play this. Oof. Yeah, I know this game. This is the, great soundtrack, by the way. Oh, okay, I'll throw this one super short. And I win! Nope, shorter than that, apparently. For pop. Yeah, you ever played Soda? It's classic. Programming nut. I mean, I think that explains a lot, to be fair. I mean, would you qualify this as a game? And there is a challenge. In a sense. I don't know. It's almost like they tried to make Tapper, but didn't understand why anyone wanted to play Tapper. Yeah, where is Robin's song? I think he's still at Nice Code, but they're not making games anymore. They're off doing other stuff. When's this level end? I have beaten the first level before. But, I don't know. Yeah, you want to see what stage 2 looks like? It looks like this. Yeah, what is with the Elmo face? What happens if I throw it too far? Let's try that. Do I lose? Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's about as good as that game ever gets. Let's see. Soda Power Boat. Let's try that. Any key? Not sure about that. Okay, this one I don't think I've shown before. Oh, okay, well I pressed a button. For some reason it went into the demo mode. I don't know what that's about. Okay, so it's... yeah. So basically it's a Road Fighter rip-off. In fact, this may actually be a ROM hack of Road Fighter, I'm not sure. Feels like it, though. Whoa. Ooh. Level designs are a bit on the interesting side, though. Whoa. Okay, let's... yeah, this is Road Fighter. Yeah, I managed to avoid spinning out by mashing left and right. I like how off-center that is. That's pretty good. Wait, can I crash into the boats? Yes. Okay, so that's like a shield. Okay. Oh, you bastard. Yeah, so I think this is Inventor. So this is a ROM hack, but it's a very extensive one compared to their usual fare. Oh, wait, what is this? Wait, can I bash the boats now? Yeah, oh. Okay, I can do it once. Okay. Yeah, I like that they added power-ups into it. That's actually pretty good. I appreciate that element of it. Weird graphics alterations? So what version is that? Has it got a different name? Oh, I did it! Yeah, that's totally the graphic from the original game. Ooh, level 2. Okay, let's try playing this one for a bit. See how far I get. Also, purple water. I wonder what's going on with that. That may just be some weirdness with the NES palette, because NES was kind of weird when it came to color palettes. There was never a consistent one. Ooh. You know, actually, this one's not too bad. It's like Road Fighter, but a little bit different. Though, I think, you know what the real problem is with this game? The lack of any sound effects. It's like I'm playing a ZX Spectrum game from 1986. It's like, yeah, we can do music, but we can't do sound effects and music, because that'd be... That's well beyond what we're capable of. But I mean, at least there you had, like, 3 sound channels. Here you've got, well, 5, I think. I assume. Last time I checked, anyway. Here we go, get extra time. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Like, what even all these, like, orbs surrounding my ship? Like, just got a flotilla of tiny boats around me, like it's... I don't even know. I'm trying to think of a comparison point. Maybe Twin Hawk, with all those extra planes that you can summon. Oh, same title screen with different colours. Oh, I see. Oh, there's a version of this with sound effects in it. I mean, I wouldn't mind playing that. Also, am I wrong, or are these graphics ripped off from Rygar? This kind of looks like the last area in that game, where you're in that that area in the sky, and then you have to fight Rygar at the end. This looks like that to me, but with like added tense. But maybe it's original. I'm not entirely sure, actually. Or maybe I just have Rygar on the brain just because Rygar is awesome and one of the greatest NES games ever made. They certainly could have done with Rygar on it. I'll tell you that. Yeah, I'm going to have to check that later because I want to see what the other version of this looked like. Because I am missing the sound effects. I mean, the thing is, the game is otherwise okay. It's just the lack of sound effects is weird. Okay, I can't really react to that properly. I can't even tell what that is. It looks like a manhole cover, but I'm sure it can't be. Probably like a buoy. Or like a sea mine or something. Yeah, no, it's probably a rock, now that I'm looking at it again. I am mildly amused by the music in this one. It actually sounds like a song, unlike some of them. Okay. Oh, let's see. Stage 4. So, if this is like Road Fighter, then the game should end after this level. Let's see if I can beat it. Unless they added more, but I wouldn't count on it. Like I said, I mean, this one is okay, aside from that. I mean, though I do also notice that there's no score system, which is kind of a problem for a score attack game like this. Like, where is the score? Powerboat. Okay, you can't find powerboats. I mean, I'm sure it's on YouTube somewhere. I'm not sure what that does. Something about this, it makes me think of the water bits in Spy Hunter. Oh yes, Nice Code is back. Though this one's actually not a Nice Code game. This is Inventor. Like I say, this one's not too bad. I mean, I think I'd still rather play Road Fighter, but, you know, you could do worse. Although, it doesn't really give you any indication on when the goal is about to appear. Like, the goal just appears out of thin air. Like, it's weird. Hold on. If I just sit here, do I... Oh. I was thinking, maybe if I sit there, it will let me win. But, no, apparently not. Okay, give me the time. Yes, that gives me, like, an extra 7 seconds. It's never second. 7 seconds away. Anyway. Yeah, and that's it. So it just loops. So I guess I beat the game, because I don't think there is an ending. It just loops the same 4 levels over and over, but still one of the better games on this. Yes, that was Powerboat. Small Dinosaur. We're not touching that one. Okay, Fuel. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me double jet desire. Huh! Anyway. So yeah, Fuel. Let's see what this one's about. Oh, this looks new. I don't recognize this. Yeah, thanks to Joni and Lone Wolf. Oh, no, I have seen this one before. Yeah, so this is an alternate version of a game I have played in the past. I don't think I've played this version of it, but, I was like, wow, this version looks really bad. Like, look at the background. Like, that is awful. And why is it in space when we're on motorbikes? It's meant to be the light cycles from Tron? I don't know. Yeah, I'd like to see Tron again someday. But I don't think I've ever seen a copy of the original Tron in, like, secondhand place. But I see, like, 1 billion copies of Tron Legacy. Which tells me that no one actually likes that film, but everyone likes the original film so much that they refuse to get rid of it. And it's like they're ashamed of Tron Legacy's existence. Because they make the Legacy part of the title so tiny that you can't even read it. Which tells me that they're ashamed of the fact that they keep releasing that one. It's like, yeah, we're just going to pretend this is the good one. Actually, I don't know if Tron Legacy is bad or not, but I'm kind of giving the impression that it is. Also, yeah, that menu is amazing. I love the menu. Yeah, Champion Boat. It's basically the same game with better graphics and worse music. Yeah, sounds like a Tomb Raider game. And I've played that Tomb Raider bootleg. That is not a good game. If you want to play Tomb Raider, just go on the PlayStation. I don't know, was there ever a good Tomb Raider bootleg? I don't think there was. Like, there were Chinese bootleg translations of the Game Boy Tomb Raider games, but I think that was about it. But yeah, I think this is meant to be a rip-off of Sprint Master for Atari. Or maybe this is a rip-off of Sprint. Like, just made from the ground up. I don't know. I could not tell you. But I think I can only tolerate finishing this for one more lap, and then I'm done. So I noticed that there's a health meter. Okay. An extended ad for actually, maybe that's good then. If it's just Daft Punk, if it's just one giant Daft Punk film, I'd be down for that. In fact, there actually was a Daft Punk film. The what was it? Interstellar Solar System or whatever it was called. I don't remember. But I don't think I've ever seen that film. Maybe I should. Pong Pong, that's the game where you crash into cars and knock them off the level. Snowball, that's Sokoban. Lunation, that's a shitty racing game. Free Country, I want to see this one. It's a free country and I want to play some, whatever this is. Okay. Yeah, it's, pick your favorite general. Is this going to be a strategy game? Let's do it. PC1. That's interesting. Oh, okay, this is... Yeah, it's like Match Mania for Game Boy. I like Match Mania for Game Boy, but, yeah. Also, can you move diagonally? I'm trying to figure this out. I don't think you can. Yeah, actually, this one's pretty good. I like this one. It's just the game where you match the tiles, but, you know, done pretty well. Wait, they addressed Daft Punk... Okay, that's just weird. I don't know what's going on with that. I mean, I think I've heard the... What was it? The De-Resed song from the film? And that is a pretty good song, to be fair. Shame that Daft Punk aren't really around anymore. They kind of quit. Yeah, Sichuan Mahjong 2. Also known as the game where you match the tiles. Actually, you know, I didn't check the options menu. Probably see what's in there. I swear I've seen a version of this where they try to hack Pikachu into it. Which is really weird. Also, yeah, you never really get to see, like, versus Mahjong on any of these. Oh, that's right, you get the, match the tiles thing. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. As if I was meant to do that when I can't actually see the tiles ahead of time. Oh, now we've got more tiles to match up. These are the challenge kicks, I'm sure. Anyway, I do want to see what the menu, what the options thing does. What's in there? Okay, option, play, koi, versus mode. Yeah, like you're going to be able to play that on this. Also, it's really weird that they include this obviously Chinese game with Chinese text in it on this system. It's just weird. So we've got password. Also, we've got the Mortal Kombat font. Oh, here we go. Yeah, let's go for the story mode that we cannot read. Unless anyone in the chat happens to be fluent in Chinese, but... I like that they left this in. Cool cutscenes, though. I'll give it that. Quite good artwork. Okay, let's see what we've got going on here. See how this differs from the other mode. Oh, that's right, yeah, so this is like the versus mode? It's weird. See if we can figure this out. Okay, so we do this. Just keep getting the easy matches until the AI cannot stand it anymore. Oh, you brought a tutorial for Mahjong? I mean, I know the basics on how to play. I don't understand how the betting works. That's the part that mystifies me to this day. Like, I don't know how you do that. So I don't really understand how the versus aspects come into play for this one. I do not understand that part. Okay, I'm going to try to at least see if I can beat a level of this. Okay. See, I know how to play this game. Match the thing. I mean, I get that it's like Romance of the Three Kingdoms themed. Okay, I've run out of moves. What moves? Oh, hold on. Aha! I did it. Okay, see if we can solve this. Yeah. Solve this! Well, I just did. Yeah, I never really got into real Mahjong that much. Kind of like it, but I'd be lying if I said I was any good at it. Yeah, I don't think any of these match with... Oh, yes they do. Never mind. Jump the gun on that one. Oh, that's a bell. Oh, yeah, it is. I see. Yeah. See, I gotta look for, like, multiple matches in case the AI snipes the one that I'm trying to do. But I think it should be easy to solve at this point. So I think as long as I do it reasonably fast, I qualify, I think. I forget the win conditions for this. Okay. Wins versus Seals. I mean, I don't really have a problem with that, necessarily. It's more just... Like, because I can do, like, Taiwan Mahjong, no problem, but I can't do Riichi Mahjong. It's just confusing. Like, Riichi Mahjong just mystifies me to this day. Wait, I know the song. This was in the, Fatal Fury special bootleg, wasn't it? Yeah. I recognize this. Well, I'll give the easy one first. Anyway. Okay, so... Yeah, a little bit like poker, but not quite. I suppose. Sub-attack, what is this? Oh. Yeah, I remember this one. So there's a strategy to play in this game, just put them all in the corner. Okay. Okay, so... Oh no, you can pick the weapons. Okay, problem solved. See, for a second I thought that maybe they made it impossible to select the bombs. Because I have seen plug-and-plays which do that, where you've got these extra weapons, but you can't use them, but the AI can, and it kind of makes it unfairly balanced in their favour. Yeah, see, I can tell the difference between the wins and seasons. Like, that's not really a problem for me. But, yeah, this is the strategy, by the way. You just do this. I mean, this one's kind of okay. It's basically a rip-off of the Battleship game for the NES. Kind of just the same thing. Not a whole lot to say, really. Discus put. Like, you could have just called it discus. I don't get that. Long jump egg contest. That's that really shitty game where you have, like, alpha chicken trying to kill you. Frantic fish, and that was the one that is, like, basically impossible to catch a fish, I think. Toy bricks. That's the one where you have to, like, build an image out of bricks. Twin cards, that's matching game. Zoom, that's the one where you just move up the screen. It's like a shoot 'em up, but without any shooting. What is base? I don't remember base. Wait, what is this? Oh, is this like... Yeah, is this like, what was it, like Space Attack on Atari? I think it is. Yeah, it's totally a rip-off of that. So, there's another game on this called Aimless, where it's literally just a shooting bit, and they took the rest of the game out. So this, I guess, is like a complete version of that game. It's weird. Because this is basically, I guess, what that game was before they stripped the overworld section out. But I've never seen this one before. Like, I've seen the Space Attack port. I can't remember what the television version was called. But on Atari it was called Space Attack. Because that's the version I played. Oh yeah, Abscondee. Yeah, that thing's just doing flybys. Great. Hands up when we fly by. System up with the top down. Got the city on lockdown. Oh. Yeah, basically, don't let the cursor get hit by the bullets. Which is kind of weird, but whatever. It kind of works. Yeah, this plays similarly to the Atari version. I did beat that version before, but there's no ending or anything, I don't think. It just kind of ends. Also, if the things get to the middle, you lose. And that's the whole game. It just ends. Well, that one is kind of new. Also, yeah. Yes, I am Pirate Gaming heavy. But, just in the off chance that anyone in the chat doesn't know. Though, I sound very different now. Which is a good thing, trust me. Oh, and that's the end. Yeah, that's the end of the collection. So we've got Move Box, Hot Speed. Now, let's see what's on this last page. So we've got Move Box. Yep, it's just Goblet Tower again. Except now you're moving boxes instead of goblets. Goblets. Ugh, it even controls bad. How do you make a Tales of Hanoi game with bad controls? Well, they found a way. Hot Speed. Okay. Yeah. You remember that other racing game from earlier with the motorbike? Well, guess what? It's back with a car. Yep, exact same game. Except they just changed the graphics slightly. Space Base. Oh yeah, I remember this one. So, this one's weird. So, you play as a turret, and you have to defend yourself from aliens. But I'm not really sure what the strategy is. You just can hold down the button to go fast. Also, sometimes the shots don't connect, is noise code. You do get, like, weapons or extra things that you can use. Yeah, so if I press B, it uses a shield. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what it says about me being an inspiration for other people. It's like... Yes. I know how to bellow out to an empty Albert Hall. So what the D does, I haven't got a clue. So that was a really quick look. Look at this. Yeah, I seem to recall this game was really unbalanced, where if you get a few weapons, it becomes super easy until you die, and then it becomes impossible. Celebrity. Oh, the day that I become a celebrity is the day the world ends. Let's be honest. I remember this having different music. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I think I'm losing it with this plug and play. You would too, if you played with this long enough. Ugh. Yeah, take that! This game couldn't afford the Garibalo license. That's why he's not here. Wait, you saw me before you saw Ashens. Well, Ashens was a big inspiration for me. But Ashen's kind of is reasonably qualified as a celebrity, so I don't know. Does this game actually have an ending? I don't think it does. This might just be a score type game. But I don't know. Ashen's legendary video maker cannot be stopped. And I don't know, it feels like one of the few who hasn't really substantially changed over the years. He kind of just does what he's always done. I like that. Especially because I like the stuff that he was doing to begin with. Oh no, and we're dead. You know what happens when you die? Well, there's this. Oh, what's going on? Why is it lost connection to the chat? What is it doing? Has the multicart, has this plug and play escaped into reality? Not sure what's going on there. Well, anyway, let's finish off with Blob Man. Yeah, I think this is the other game, except yeah, this is, what was it, Bug Catcher, except now you play as a knockoff Kool-Aid Man. You know what happens? You collect the wrong colour. Yeah, that's all I can take of that game. Anyway, yeah, I think I'll call it a night, because it is coming up to 9 PM, and frankly, I don't think I can take this system anymore. This is all I can tolerate of it, but hey, we got to see a new Nice Code game, sort of, a little bit. But anyway, yes. I will see you all later, so take care and enjoy your night. See you.